Here's a good one. Who makes the best aftermarket head for a 3406E? Well, the first thing you need to know is that that head that works for that 3406E is going to work for all of them, all the way up to the SDP. Just pretty much the B model is the only one it won't work on. So it's all the cat heads, not just one platform when we're answering this question. Now, we have been working really hard on developing our head. We have like 125 of them that got here on a container. I showed you guys videos of us isotropic rem finishing all the springs and doing in-canal intake and exhaust valves, and we've been coating all the bearings, and all that stuff just got picked up a couple hours ago. It is heading to Houston. Our head, our stage 5 head that we have already debuted before, is going to be back up and running here in just a couple of days. So obviously I'm going to have a preference for our own head. It's a CGI head, so it's compressed graphite, astronomically stronger. But to answer the question overall, who makes the best aftermarket head? Well, there's not a whole lot of suppliers out there, to be honest, guys. You have Diesel Cast, which is Jera, and then you have one or two other off brands from that, right? And for me personally, if it's not Jera supplied, in other words, Diesel Cast supplied, it's probably an inferior head. You see a lot more problems, right? So like, give you a good example, AFA has a head that's not Diesel Cast, and that's the first head I've ever bought where I saw problems with. It's not every head, but we did see a lot of problems. Give you a couple quick examples. We saw some where the in-canal friction weld was coming apart on some of those. We were seeing some recessed valves on some of those. And one of the more alarming things is on some of the cat heads, we were seeing rotators breaking loose and spinning on their axis. So, you know, it is important to make sure that you're getting a quality head. There is becoming more and more on the market that have problems. So, you know, really you want to stay inside of what's tried and true in the aftermarket world, which is really your Diesel Cast, Jera heads. You know, Diesel Cast is your distributor for Jera. Jera is your company overseas. And most of the major guys, that's what they carry. So, and they may put lipstick all over it and pretend like it's theirs, but most major guys are carrying that head, which is a good thing. You really don't need to worry too much about it unless your head is coming outside of that spectrum.